Welcome to the Tortilla Press Cantina in Pennsauken, New Jersey, the home of this year's Macaroni Wars, a competition which features 10 of South Jersey's most talented, hottest young chefs who are bringing their version of a classic recipe to battle. We're here with Chef Jimmy DiMarino, who is the chef at one of my favorite restaurants in Collingswood. Chef, tell me about your mac and cheese philosophy.
We have a gorgonzola macaroni and cheese. It's made with ziti. It's a pretty very simple. A gorgonzola obviously is a good cheese that would melt well, and it's just a perfect combination with the ziti.
All right, we're here with Chef Elias, who is from Norma's Restaurant and Couscous. Chef, tell me about your twist on an old classic.
We did a classic elbow macaroni with 4 types of cheeses, a little bit of truffle oil, and harissa, which makes it kind of a North African Moroccan dish.
La Campagna's got a very special place in my heart. That's actually where I met my in-laws. And tonight they're representing Cherry Hill and French cuisine with their take on an old familiar classic mac and cheese. Chef, what is your mac and cheese philosophy?
We try to accomplish the 3 milks tonight. A cow, a goat, and a sheep's milk cheese in our French version of mac and cheese. We're going to use a brie, a Basque cheese, and some chèvre for our dish tonight. A little bit of almond gratin or crunch, if you will, on top, and it should be a lot of fun.
So I'm here with Chef Alex Capasso from Blackbird Restaurant. It looks like you're actually munching on Norma's submissions.
Yeah,
so I'm going to actually describe yours. It's really delicious. It's got mushrooms. It's got, actually, is that chicken that I taste?
It's the chicken, yep.
And here we go. Are those caramelized shallots? This is definitely the one that is the boldest. We're with Joe Palumbo, who is the godfather of green dining in South Jersey, but you also know a thing or two about comfort food. Chef, what do you got cooking tonight?
Well, we did a 5-cheese mac and cheese. It's got grana padano, pecorino romano, Colby Jack, cheddar, and Gruyere cheese.
If the intoxicating mix of carbs and milk fat weren't enough, proceeds from tonight's event will be benefiting the South Jersey Food Bank. We're here with Val Traore of the Food Bank of South Jersey and Chef Mark from the Tortilla Press Cantina. And not only are we nourishing our stomachs with comfort food, but we're also nourishing our soul. Mark, can you tell us a little about the beneficiaries of tonight's deliciousness?
Well, when we came up with the event, we looked for an organization that we knew were feeding people in South Jersey. And it was really important to us to pick an organization like the Food Bank, where we can, give back to the community, and all the chefs that are involved here. We're really, really excited to do it for these guys. So, we're just thrilled to do it.
They're our neighbors. Val, what do you think? You having a good time?
Oh, this is awesome. I mean, you can't think of a perfect match. You have chefs and restaurants that are accustomed to feeding people, and we're also in the same business, but obviously feeding people who are at the other end of the spectrum, folk that really do not have a reliable source of food. So we could not ask for a better way to begin 2010 with this type of generosity of the South Jersey community, and very specifically the restaurant community of this great region. So we're very happy, and on behalf of the 100,000 people who are not sure from where their next meal is coming from, I truly thank everyone that is here in attendance tonight to support such a wonderful cause.
I'm here with Chef Jim from Blue Plate and Mullica Hill. Chef, looks like you got 2 submissions cooking.
We have 2. We have a lobster and goat cheese, and this is a gluten-free dish. And this one is our mac and cheese BLT style. It's roasted tomatoes, smoked bacon, and braised romaine lettuce.
All right, so they say that Greek is for lovers, but I see a lot of evidence that Greek is also for macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, it's definitely macaroni and cheese, and we have orzo, which is imported Greek semolina orzo, and it's made with the heavy cream and 4 cheeses. The main ingredient here is kefalograviera, which is an aged sheep's milk cheese. And then we have secret 3 other ingredients that we cannot divulge.
All right, so Chef, of all of the interpretations of the old classic that I've seen here tonight, this one actually looks the most like the one my mom made. Tell me about it.
This one is the one I made. I'm from the Cantina here. It's a bacon from Swedesboro. It's Haynes's Pork Shop with a smoked bone, manchego cheese, Gruyere, little brie, and cheddar jack. We got a nice crusty topping, a little panko, and club cracker.
So Chef, this is Coriander's interpretation of an old favorite. Why don't you tell me about it?
It's actually not an interpretation. My mom, if she has to cook pasta, she'll put spices in everything. What we have here is, the spices that you go in regular Indian food, like cumin, turmeric, ginger, garlic, and some onions and tomatoes.
So Coriander's interpretation actually looks a lot like Mom's. That looks like my mom's version.
Same as my mom's.
Well, this is actually Collingswood Tortilla Press version of our mac and cheese, and it's 5 Mexican cheeses and guajillo chili.
So what is your margarita to macaroni and cheese ratio tonight?
1 margarita to 3 cups of macaroni and cheese.
Sounds like a breakfast of champions. Which one is your favorite so far?
The bacon with 4 cheese. It was awesome.
Have you had all 10?
I think so.
Where's your boyfriend?
He's out getting more.
Val, you're one of the judges here.
Yes, I am.
You got any
No secrets ahead of time.
So have you filled out your form yet? It looks like there's...
I did. My form is filled out, folded, ready to hand in.
Don't you love democracy?
I do. I love it.
All right, so this is Jay Lasseter signing off from the South Jersey Macaroni Wars. It's been a really long, fun night packing on the carbs. But we'll see you January 25 at South Jersey's Comfort Food Week. See you there.